Hello, and welcome to my channel for a mystery craft along. This is, I believe, the 14th in our series with Crafty Fun with Friends. I'm Jay, which you probably guessed based on the channel you're on today, and there are a bunch of other folks with me. Um, so everyone else can say hi. I guess we will start. Well, I mean, I'm in the bottom corner, so I guess we'll just go clockwise.
Clockwise. Oh,
That
so
was
that's me. Uh,
Oh, or we can start with Meg, whichever. Oh, yeah, names, awesome.
names. Yay.
yes. Sorry. Oh, Jay, I don't have your logo for the. Oh my.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, no worries. I can just pretend to be Meg today.
No, we
Oh,
won't pretend to be
no.
big.
Hey, at least it's in my corner.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
was on your
gone.
corner. Yeah,
It's
we're so
gone.
professional here, folks. Welcome.
We are
Okay.
ready as usual. Yay.
Yeah. All right. Let's let's
Woo.
let's be serious, folks. We're streaming to Jay's channel. So, um I am in the upper left corner. My name is Lynn and I go by LV Handcrafted across all of the socials. So, thanks for joining us. We're super excited. Already have a lot of people in the chat. So, welcome to everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. And I'm really excited. I guess, Jay, should I tell people?
Yeah,
Okay.
spoil
So
the
I
surprise.
I actually know what we're making today. So I cheated a little bit with permission though. Just so. Oh, by the way, Cindy says I'm behind the curve already. I haven't cut my papers. By the way, neither have I.
A
Uh
couple other people are in that camp
Nor
too,
have
so.
I.
yes.
Awesome.
We're kind of all a little bit last minute here. Um but as Cece is saying, there's actually not a lot to cut. So
That's true.
thanks, Jay,
It's
for
not too bad. I mean, it's it's 3 pieces and some pattern paper.
yeah, it's not too bad at all. So that's me, and I'm running the stream, but this is really going to be Jay's show since, as he mentioned, he designed this mystery craft along. And before we let Meg and Sarah Liz introduce themselves, let me tell you a little bit about what a mystery craft along is for anyone who has never joined one of these before. And I know I see a lot of familiar names in the live chat already, so welcome. I know many of you have played along with our mystery craft alongs before, but for anyone who's catching this on the replay, a mystery craft along is basically a blind craft. So most of us don't know what we're making. Jay designed what we are making today, and so he definitely knows what we are doing. I only know what we're doing because I helped Jay to test his clues. Because what will happen in the next hour and a half or so is that Jay is going to reveal step by step clues one at a time, and they will be instructions for how to make whatever project it is we are making today. And if you are like me and you haven't cut anything yet, no worries. He's going to go through the supply list and all of the dimensions for what you need to cut and whatever other supplies that you might need to complete the project. And we love doing this live because our motto is we leave no crafter behind. We can take our time. If you get confused during a step, if you want extra clarification, then Jay's going to have his camera off most of the time, but he'll turn on his camera if you want to see a demonstration of the particular clue that you may or may not be stuck on. And really, a lot of what I find fun about mystery craft alongs is that it can be really fun to see how folks interpret some of the clues. And in the past, sometimes that's resulted in some really cool, innovative designs. So it's all for fun. Don't stress about quote getting it right. Because really it's just a journey, and as well, we would love to see if you are crafting along live with us. We'd love to see what you make. So if you're not already a part of my Crafty Fun with Friends Facebook group, then please do join. And before the stream is over, if you post a photo of your project to the group, then I can actually bring it up and show it live so that we can all see what you made. And for folks catching on the replay, even though I won't be able to show your project live, I do still hope that you play along and share your project to that group. If you're new to the group, be sure to check the box and look over the rules and check that you agree to the rules, because we definitely look for that when we accept new members into the private group. And we all would definitely love to see your makes as well if you do play along with us on the replay. And that being said, let me also say, before getting into further introductions, it's really early in the stream, so if everyone can hit the like button, it helps to tell YouTube that they should be pushing this stream out to more people. And hopefully, if you hit that like and you hit the share button and you share this out to your social network, then more people will know that we're live, that they can still join us because we haven't quite started yet, and that way they can play along with us as well and chat with us in the live chat too. So if you could do those two things, that would be awesome. And let's grow Jay's channel. I know he's trying to get to 500 subscribers, so let's
Woot
get
woot.
there.
You can do it.
He's really close, so let's get him there. And it's a big milestone because it's first off a great accomplishment in and of itself, but it does also unlock some additional features on the YouTube platform. So let's help Jay get there. And without further ado, so that's my long introduction. Thanks, Elisa, for sharing. Welcome, my friend. So that's all about me. Meg, why don't you tell us about you?
All right, I am Meg. You can find me on Instagram at meg.2241. That's where I post most of my cards and things, other than at Lynn's, of course, LV Handcrafted. But let's see, I am along with a lot of you, and I have one piece of paper cut, and that is it. So I'm going to be crafting along and be one of those slower people so that everybody else can craft along with us. So I guess that's what I have for now.
Awesome. And Sarah Liz, tell us about
Hi, everybody. Yeah, hi. So I'm Sarah Liz. Fun fact, I have two first names. And I am on YouTube and Instagram at Sassy's LLC. Thanks, Jay. And yeah, I post videos. It's supposed to be twice a week, but in the fall it's been like 5 times a week.
Nice.
But yeah, I like making stuff, and I'm excited to be here.
Cool.
Glad to have you.
Awesome. All right. So, let's get the show started. Let's see if we could get in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you've played along with a Mystery Craft Along before, and put a 2 in the chat if you are new to Mystery Craft Along. And that way we kind of get a sense for who's done this before and who is brand new to this fun adventure. Oh, good. We're seeing. Okay, of course, Jay's done this. Elisa has. Of course, Meg has. Meg's actually hosted a couple. Brenda has. Yay. Nina has. Look at all these ones. I love this. Cece has. Cindy has. Oh, Melina, welcome, my friend. This is the first time for Melina. Yay. Well, we will be asking along the way, if everybody's ready before we move on to the next step. So don't worry And feel free to kind of raise your hand in the chat if you need extra time or you need us to go over a step a second time. Cordelia says, I think I did it once. I think so. You craft along often with us. I'm not sure if it's been MCA or otherwise, but super happy to have you here. And okay, so I'm gonna pass it over to you, Jay.
Awesome.
And let me bring up this. So Jay has put together our slides for today. And do you want to go over the supply list?
Yeah, and I have everything cut so I can sort of walk through these. The first thing you'll need is an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of paper, which is going to serve as your card base. So depending on your preferences, you can pick a thickness of your own choosing. Most everything is going to be doubled up with layers, so you don't need a super thick card base. Then there is a almost 1 3/4 by 5 1/4 piece, but it is slightly larger than that, so that's why it's 13/16. It's of any color cardstock. Basically, when I've made this card in the past, I've just used one coordinating color, but you could use more if you so choose. Then there is another piece of colored cardstock. This one is slightly more narrow. This is I had these in the opposite order, I think, didn't I?
Can we get
This
that on
one-
screen, Lynn?
It is on screen.
Yep.
Oh, I better refresh.
Is anyone gonna say it? Because if no one's gonna say it, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Did I have to do math for 13/16?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Jay, who often complains even of 1/8 inch measurements.
I
Here
do.
He's got us cutting 13/16 of an inch.
I did
This was a
complain
first
a
for
lot
me.
on the live making the box where like everything was like in a weird 1/8 of an inch measurement, but you know. So those
Yeah,
are
I just
your
think
two-
you flipped them when you were showing them, Jay. But yeah,
I did,
yeah, that looks like what
is
I have.
This is the smaller one. This is the one that's closer to. This is the 16th inch one. I guess I should put it in a weird layout so we don't give anything away. But then this is the 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then
Cordelia's like, yeah, her trimmer just has a 16th of an inch. Mine does not.
Mine
Mine does
too.
not.
Not.
mine
But I
does,
only
Mine
have
does
but
one
not.
trimmer that does, so that's why it's like my favorite one because it does have it.
Yeah, I just have.
mine has 16ths, but I always like they're hard to count. Is that
Yeah.
fair? Like I don't know. I like that the 1/4 inch marks go all the way down, so I'm a 1/4 inch person, but not today. And then you need a piece of pattern paper that's 6 inches wide by 5 1/4 tall. I took a 6 by 6 and cut this down. This card is a really good opportunity to use any of these like larger scene pieces of pattern paper, because I always find these are like super hard to use because you know I like card challenges and I like A2s, and this is going to be an A2 when you're done.
Nice.
Um,
So
the
question
numbers-
from one sec.
Oh,
Question
sure.
from Brenda to Cordelia. What trimmer do you have? Elisa also doesn't have 1/16 markings, but I can fudge it. Yeah, if you don't have 1/16, just kind of aim for the middle of your 1/8.
Yeah.
Oh, Cordelia answered. Okay, so Fiskars rotary cutter. Mine is a Fiskars too. Mine's the Fiskars guillotine, which I love. Love it, love it. All right. Sorry, Jay, for interrupting. Keep
Oh,
going.
no worries. And then we get into so those are the pieces you need to actually make the card, and then you get into decorating, which everyone knows is sort of my favorite part of the card making. So you're going to make something that is the size of an A2. So whatever size focal image you like for an A2 is going to work well here. But I said 2 to 3 inches. I still have a bunch of these fall themed things, which is great because then I don't have to actually do a sentiment. But I may stamp out a sub sentiment. There is one of these pattern pieces of cardstock you actually get to write on when you're done. And then there's an accent die cut, sort of. I did maybe 1 by 3 inches. I just grabbed from my stash a like a foiled leaf that I got. I think this is intended as like something that you'd use in a tablescape. I seem to buy lots of stuff from Hobby Lobby and Michaels that's like designed for decorating, but I just go and repurpose it for cards. I don't know if other people have that issue too, but you're like, oh, well, this could be card ephemera. You know, you never know. Yeah, and then anything else you want with decorates, if you want to decorate with stickles, they work. If you like enamel dots, I probably have some on my desk somewhere. Here we go. All the things. So that is pretty much it. Actually, like there's some other, I won't ruin the surprise of what this thing is, but there's a lot of opportunities for decorating and potentially changing how this card works depending on what you guys like.
Cool.
Awesome.
It is pretty easy to cut. There's just the 4 pieces, so I think right, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. So not too bad, except for that 1/16 of an inch one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, so folks in the chat who are playing along, I've got the banner, our official MCA ticker at the bottom. So 1 means you are ready for the next step, 2 means you need more time, and 3 means you'd like a hint, because at this point, Jay's going to turn his camera off since he knows what we're doing. I'll turn my camera off too, since I know what we're doing as well. But if you need hints, then Jay or I will turn our camera on and give you a little visual hint. If you want to watch what Meg and Sarah Liz are doing, you can do that. There's no guarantee that they know what they're doing. So
but it may be more fun.
Yeah.
Right? Lynn was giving me a hard time. She's like, are you trying to, I wanted to know if we were using the backside, like, because I don't like this paper. And then this is a cut apart. So I'm backups. And Lynn's like, are you trying to figure out what we're doing ahead of time? As I'm asking if we need the back of the paper. I was like, but she knew. She knew.
Clever way to get some hints, and Jay
It
is such an
is.
amazing.
I don't know. I asked a bunch of questions too on a lot of these. I mean, I think some of it is like not trying to cheat. It's just sort of, well, I don't know what this piece is, so it's hard to pick like what weight I want of cardstock.
That's true.
And I mean, especially with pattern paper, where like sometimes you really need a thin pattern paper, and sometimes like you like the cardstock style.
Very,
But
very
anyway.
Okay.
Well, and I'm trying to use whatever I'm making here for my craft roulette card this week, because I've been so bad about submitting them. So
oh, nice.
like, well, hang on, we got to like figure out my colors and my.
I think I did that for my last MCA. Actually, I was like, yeah, I need a craft roulette card, so I guess it's gonna have these extra parameters.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, I see a lot of 1s in the chat, so it looks like folks have cut their papers and they are ready to go. So I've got clue number 1. If you want to go ahead, Jay, and go ahead and take over.
Yeah, let me. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to score, and we're gonna take our our card base piece, and we're going to score on the 8.5 inch side, and we are going to score at 1.5 inches and 4.25 inches. And PSA, if you're using your trimmer with a score blade, make sure you keep the blade out of the way, because earlier today we had a card accident happen.
I just filmed a video where I had to cut like a full 1/4 inch off the bottom of my card base because there was similar issues.
Okay, so you know what's funny? I know what we're making, but I'm still like following. Like I don't know. I should get the card that I made earlier. So you see what? Oh, that's a good idea. That would have been smart.
Oh, and I should also say that this is a valley fold and then a mountain fold when you're done.
First one is a valley.
Matters to you.
Cordelia would like you to repeat the scoring instructions if you could.
Yep. So you're going to score on the 8.5 inch side, and you're going to score at 1.5 inches and 4.25 inches.
And I'm going to be on the lookout for Cindy because I know she's cutting as she goes.
And then that 1.5 inch score line is going to be a valley fold, and the 4.25 is going to be a mountain fold. With the paper I've used for these, it hasn't mattered, but it's also been relatively thin. And I know that in the past, there have been folks who like the really heavy cardstock. And once you do this, you can burnish your folds if you would like.
Oh, good, because I already did.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I always feel like you don't have to tell people that because they're just going to kind of do it. But, you know.
Right. My cardstock is usually like 100 pound, and if I don't, then it's still like those things nice and springy.
I'm going to be using my glitter paper, which sheds like crazy.
That's
Because
great.
otherwise,
I haven't
I'm
gotten
never
there
going
yet.
to use it. I got to
I
use
know. I have a whole box full. I know.
it. Okay, we got a lot of ones. Oh, Meg's got a color card base. That's
Ooh.
cool.
Oh.
We're trying.
That's a neato idea. I see a lot of ones, but I'm looking for Cindy's one. Nina's with us.
Cindy's got a 1.
Oh, good. Cindy's got a 1. Yay! I think that might be. If anyone needs more time, drop a 2 now. That seems weird to say.
Who wasn't gonna say
I
it?
feel like the mystery craft alongs have a lot of things that, like, if you took them out of context for your soundboard, would be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Save it.
So true.
That might be true of a lot of our live streams.
Just our chats in general.
I know. Well, that's
That's
why I
fair.
like to do the clips. My favorite phrases. Alrighty, so we might be good. So I'm gonna advance to the next clue. Is that okay, Jay?
Go for it.
All right.
So now we're going to do some cutting with our pattern paper, which.
Cutting with our pattern paper. Okay.
So you are going to want to, and I'm making this in real time with you guys. So you're going to want to cut on the 6-inch side, which I don't think I mentioned here, which was bad. But anyway, so these are cuts against the 6-inch side. So all of these pieces are going to be 5.25 when you're done. So you're going to cut at 2 1/8. So these are all measurements from one side, I guess I should say. So I'm going to cut at 2 1/8. And then I'm going to cut at 1 1/8.
So you're gonna cut the remaining. Oh, from the
Yeah,
oh,
but
you
the
say it, from
remaining
the remaining
piece.
Duh,
Yeah.
read, Lynn. Okay.
So there.
Did I say that? Oh, I actually
Oh,
put
yeah,
that
yeah,
in the
you did.
instructions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Same thing. Oh.
Well, it seems counterintuitive, right? But at least in my brain, it always seems counterintuitive when you're like cutting from the remainder. You're like,
Nope, it makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, Terry's in the house. Terry says, "Hi, friends. I'm just going to watch and listen and sip on a cold drink. Got a bit overheated
okay.
today. It's a real field temp of 106 right now. Wow,
That is horrible.
that is crazy.
Can't do
Oh,
that.
question from Melina J. What side are we cutting?
It doesn't inherently matter which side you cut from. I measured from the left, so I started. So the first piece I cut was the leftmost piece, and then the next piece was in the middle, and then the last piece was on the right.
Yeah,
And
and it's along the 6-inch
along the 6-inch side.
edge. So your pieces will ultimately be 2 1/8 wide by 5 1/4 tall.
Yep.
1 1/8 wide by 5 1/4 tall, and 2 3/4 wide by. Yep, Melina, you got it, from the 6-inch. Yep. Terry, that's terrible. The kind of heat you're getting. That sounds
Oh
awful.
my gosh. We had that for like 2 weeks here, but in August, if we were having that in September, I don't know that I would make it.
Yeah, right. That's terrible. Okay, so let's see. Let's get a look at the papers you're using, just out of curiosity. So, Sarah Liz, what papers are those from? Those are pretty.
That's a really great question. Hang on, it's on the floor here. It's a Vicky Bouton something, the
Okay.
Sweet Holiday Wishes. And then, I mean, I get that this might be really great for some people. I did not love this side near as much, but I love non-traditional holiday. So like pink and blue, or red and blue, or like a really limey green. So
Cool.
I think that means that for craft roulette, was it vegetable garden? My vegetable garden is going to be full of raspberries.
Interesting. Very cool. And then let's take a quick look at Meg. Ooh, Meg, those papers are gorgeous.
That is pretty.
Thank you. I
Where's that
have,
from?
of course, something that's not available right now. This is basic gray again. I love my basic gray. And then this is metallic cardstock from
Oh, fancy.
Park Lane Papery. And I think you get that at Michael's.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's
Is
Joanne.
it
Not
Joanne? I was thinking it's Hobby Lobby. I don't.
Well,
I
it's
don't know
one of
anymore.
those big stores. And I'm not quite sure which one, because I do regularly go to all three.
Yeah,
That's really pretty.
that's
Thank
nice.
you.
I like it. Okay, so okay, I saw a lot of ones. So I think good, Melina's a 1 too. Okay, I think we are ready. So I've got the next clue number 3 up, Jay.
Alrighty. So we're going to take piece number 2, which is our skinnier cardstock piece, and we're going to glue it to the edge of our base. So this is, so if you think about your base, you have like 3 areas. You have like a skinny one, a middle one, and a large one. So you're going to glue it to the large area close it, and you're going to glue it to the half of that close to the like the far edge. So like on your larger piece, there's the piece that's connected to the rest of your card, and then there's like the one that's not. So you're basically gluing to the side that is the edge of the.
Like there, Jay?
Did we,
Am I leaving a border?
Did we lose Jay's audio?
No.
Uh-oh.
Okay, no worries.
Good luck to all of us.
No, that's okay. That's why we've learned with the last MCA, it's good to have a backup. So I know what we're
is.
doing.
Thank you, Lynn. You in both cases.
Yeah.
So you want to take your this is your solid color cardstock that you're working with, and it's the more narrow of the two.
Oh,
And-
wrong one then.
And there's a section that is essentially 4 1/4 wide. So you want to kind of open that up and then adhere that solid color cardstock to the edge that is not the folded edge. And you can leave
Oh, we get it.
an even border all the way around. And yep, Sarah Liz, I think you got it right.
Yeah, but I want to change the color of my card base now. Make got it right.
Now that you know.
Now I'm thinking about it.
Yes, Cindy, with an even border and outside edge. Yep, the one that's away from the fold. And Jay is super nice because he actually supplied a little hint here, little diagram.
Oh,
So free hint for everybody. This is the clue number 3 diagram. So it should look like this, where that gray rectangle that Jay has is your narrow piece of solid color cardstock that was cut to 1 13/16 of an inch.
What? Did I cut this wrong then?
Let me see what you got going on.
Because my solid, I changed it because you guys said solid color, so it really was the one that I had on there first.
Yeah, your solid color. You're just trying to
look at it when it's closed.
You're just trying to guess ahead, Meg.
No, I had this one glued down, and then you said something else, and I ripped it off and put this one on.
Yeah, that's right. You're
Saga.
right.
Wait a minute. Are you sure it's this bigger one?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sarah
see where
Liz,
we're
you made a new card.
Yeah. I'm not sure about this green color, but I like it better than white. If it's gonna show, it's gonna be fine. Keep going.
Okay. I am getting some ones in here. And
Sorry about that.
so yeah, so I think we're good. Yeah, Terry, 13/16 of an inch from Jay, no less. Mr. Complaining about 1/8 of an inch. And look, now he's throwing it right back to us.
I wasn't that complaining. I was kind of complaining.
Are you sure? I might have said something to my husband too. Jay, I don't know you well. And I was like, I'm kind of surprised Jay had this like really tough measurement. All good.
It is surprising.
It is, but I love it.
The card is really cute. Well, I can't talk about the measurement right now, but I'll talk about it later. Yeah, it's like you can't really explain things, which is.
And by the way, something I always say, but I forgot this time. If at some point you know what we're doing, just make a little mental note of what clue that you kind of clued in on that gave it away. But don't tell us in the chat. That way, it's a nice surprise for everybody until the end. And then at the end, you can let us know what clue number you figured it out. And let's see. Terry says the only way to get better at those measurements is to practice with them. Do I sound like a math teacher? Here's your answer, Terry. Yes, Terry, you do from CC.
Yes, you do.
Okay, it looks like Sarah Liz, it looks like you're caught up. So
yeah,
that looks good. And I did see a lot of ones, so I think we are good. If anyone needs more time, please put a 2 in the chat, and we can give it a little extra time. But thank you, Jay, for the visual hint, the freebie hint.
Well, Kim did it, and I really liked it because it's sort of like, I don't know. I find it a lot easier, I guess, than explaining some of this stuff, because it's sort of like, well, you know what I mean? Like I think with all of these, it's kind of like people have the unhelpful tendency to say like, well, after you've done it once, it makes sense. And it's like, well, yeah, but
hey, I say that all the time. I think that's a dig at me.
I think he's
Not
saying
really.
you're not helpful, Lynn.
That's what I took away from it. It's
And I
okay.
don't think I was actually thinking of you. I think I'm trying. I don't remember the exact situation, but it was sort of like I don't think it was one of these mystery craft alongs. I think it was just something else where someone was like, "Well, it's easy after you do it like 5 times." It's like, well, I haven't, so that makes
Oh.
it hard.
Yeah. So that was me now. It's a phrase that I use a lot, Jay. So
Oh, well, I didn't mean it towards you in any way. I just meant it
I'm
like
just kidding.
everybody is good at saying that, and then you're like, okay, but this is my first time.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Terry, you're such a teacher. Terry's like, now, you guys play nicely with each other. Do I sound like a mother of 9? Yep. Okay, I do have the
Yep,
next clue up
again.
on the screen, Jay, whenever you're ready.
Let me see.
We are on clue number 4.
Yeah, so then next to the piece you just glued down, you're going to glue the first piece, or I should say the leftmost piece of your pattern paper. So together those will basically give you a full layer on that large area of the card.
Right next, or are you going to give us? Are we giving it a border?
You can do it either way. I think the way
Line up
that
a
the
border.
measurements are done, there isn't a border between the two pieces, but there's a border around the edge, if that makes sense.
No,
Let me get my
like,
ruler.
yeah. If you want an even border around all 4, you do have to leave a gap in the middle.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm wrong. That's fine.
I'm just gonna do it.
That's how it turned out on my card.
No, I think you're right. I just,
A tiny little gap is what I have.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah. I guess it just depends on how you're placing it.
And if you cut properly, maybe, because who knows with me.
Right.
I have my moments.
Terry, I'm just here to provide the comedy element. Yep, we love having you in the chat, Terry, as
We
with
do.
everybody. It's always fun to craft along with everyone. Let us know in the chat what papers you're using, by the way, and if you're making like a holiday card or a birthday card, or what kind of card are you making, folks? I'm making a holiday card. I'm using Doodlebug papers, and you know what
but
I like
wanna
about
see 'em now.
I'll definitely turn on my camera at the end. But Jay, what I like about this design that you have is that you used like an entire like 6-inch, the whole width of it, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was pretty cool too. This was inspired by other people's fun folds, as basically all of mine are. I think there's a link at the end to the original video or blog post. But it's, I don't know. I find that I never use my like scene pattern paper on a 6x6 pad. Like,
Yeah.
it's like maybe you can put it on a bag and that's about it. So like anytime I find a card where you can actually utilize it, I'm always excited about that.
Yeah, that's a good. I know you gave us that tip, but I was like last minute scrambling to get my papers, and so I just grabbed whatever was closest.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, like if you just use like any kind of pattern paper will work. Like it's not I don't know, it's not
oh,
well, like
this
you
is
could. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I
You
was gonna
finish.
say you can use anything you want. This was just I find those pieces hard to use, so that's why I liked it.
Yeah. So a lot of people making fall cards. Cece's making a fall card. Cordelia is. Brenda's using the autumn vibes from last year from Not Too Shabby. Oh, hey. Hi, Yvette. Welcome. She just got home. She'll be watching and lurking. Well, I hope you play along
Hello.
on the replay. This will be a fun
You
one.
can catch up. We haven't gotten very far.
Yeah. Melina's making a Halloween card using Scrappy Boy papers. Hey, I can't wait to see that.
Oh.
Elisa's using colorful retro papers. Not sure what kind of card I would call it. Cindy says, "How can I know what kind of card I'm making if I don't know what it looks like?" Oh, that's a good point.
Fair. That's
I
fair.
always have that problem too. It's like always so hard to pick papers because I'm like, I don't know really what I'm picking papers for. I'm
I
picking
know,
papers
right?
for something.
Yeah, I'm the same, but that's part of the challenge, but also part of the fun with mystery craft alongs.
Well, true.
Nina says, "I'm using a Violet Studio Christmas kit from last Christmas." I don't think I've heard of Violet Studio. I don't think I've ever purchased
Is it
anything.
Violetta?
Oh, is that what it is? No.
I don't know. It says
Have you-
Violet, I know, but is it
Oh, okay.
Violetta?
Is that another brand?
Yeah, I've heard of Violetta, but I haven't heard of Violet.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah,
I
I think I've heard of Violet Studio.
think I have
Oh.
two, like for
Cool.
papers and stuff. Yeah, like
they're-
scrapbook.com carries them.
Oh, I was gonna
Hmm.
say Craft Stash. I think I've seen it on Craft Stash.
Oh, I love Craft Stash.
I know.
I haven't ordered from them in a while. I think I'm overdue.
Terry's gonna make a fall card later tonight. A lot of fall cards and some Christmas cards. So I think we've got it. Oh, Nina's okay. She's giving us the details. It's sold at Crafters Companion. That's where I've heard of it. Crafters Companion. I knew it was one of those like UK-based companies. Okay, I saw a lot of ones in the chat, so I think we're ready to go on to the next step. So again, Jay has a handy dandy diagram. I know everybody's glued your piece down already, so good luck. I hope you got that right.
Me too.
But it's no worries. There's so, like Jay was saying, there's so many different places to decorate. So wherever you happen to put yours, it's fine. It'll look beautiful. But here's where
Thank you.
Jay intended us to put it. Okay, so clue number 5. Take it away, Jay.
So clue number 5 is you're going to glue 4, which is your remaining unused piece of your colored cardstock, to the backside of your largest piece of pattern paper. And this is basically just reinforcing the pattern paper. So depending on if you used more of a cardstock, you may not even need to do this, but I like it because it adds a color to the back of that pattern paper.
And Sarah Liz is going to like it because she doesn't like the back of her paper.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the swoopies, but I'm
So
here
that's
for
gonna-
it.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that.
Well, in the first time I made this, I made it with like paper, if that makes sense, like pattern paper that was like copy paper weight. So
so it definitely needs to.
it definitely, well, the card would have worked without it, but yeah, you have a better time when it's a little has more strength to it.
So Elisa says that she has 2 pieces left. Well, you should have 3 pieces. 2 that are pattern paper and 1 that's solid. That's what I have.
Yeah. And the card.
And the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there should be 2 pieces that are exactly the same size. That's what I'm gluing together.
Yep.
Yeah.
The one thing I didn't put there that I should have is to like not glue to the front of your like pretty paper. But I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
to attach it to the backside. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to get a
Yep,
different
yep.
glue bottle. My glue bottle's acting up.
I still need to figure out a focal image.
You're doing like holiday, right? I mean, like Santa or penguins or something.
Oh, thank goodness. I got penguins right here.
Latte, hot cocoa.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been good too. Well, I wish I had a Yeti because my paper is Yetis. Oh
Can you cut out a Yeti from your paper?
no, 'cause they're
Yeah.
small. They're like tiny.
Oh.
I'm sad now. Why don't I have a Yeti stamp? I feel
They're
like I
not
need to
that
rectify
uncommon.
this.
I mean, I
This
don't
seems-
have one either, but like, I think I
There's a
saw
lot out
them
there.
somewhere.
Yeah,
there
there's
are
quite a few out there.
seen one, but I
Oh,
don't
that would
know.
be cute.
I'm also more of a die cutter, so maybe that's it. And there's not a lot of Yeti die cuts. Let me tell you.
Oh, that's true.
I want like a
Um,
Build a Monster die set, like, because I forget if it was Delise or someone else last year who like just had, or no, I think that's Lynn who has like the monster color decks
Yeah.
thing.
Um.
But I want
Well,
like
there's
dies of that. There are like tons of stamp sets.
yeah. Brutus
There's-
Monroe has a Build a Monster.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
I'll
have
to
that
look at
one.
that.
It's awesome. I don't know if it's still around. It was on clearance for a long time.
Oh wow.
Like
Yeah,
$5.
because I think it was a yeah.
one of their
that's
of
when I
the
got
guy
it
of the
too.
month or something. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Terry, you haven't bought one Yeti.
Well played.
Too
Yvette has
cute.
two. What brand? What company, Yvette? I needs to know.
I think I have a set from Simon Says Stamp, maybe, with the Yetis.
Oh, that's cute. All right. Well, penguins are nice because there's not a lot of coloring.
Yep. Penguins and polar bears. I'm here for it.
Oh, Whimsy has a Yeti stamp. Yeah, that sounds right. It sounds like something Whimsy would have. Okay, so I'm trying to work ahead, get my focal image. So let me know, folks, if you're ready for clue number 5. I think everybody was.
Yeah, everyone.
So it's on screen now for you, Jay.
Yeah, that's the one we just did.
Oh, did I go
That's the gluing
backwards?
the two pieces. Yeah, you went a slide back in.
Oh, there we go.
So this is, I'll spoil this and say there's a diagram coming up because this is like the most complicated one to explain. But glue the largest piece of pattern paper, which now has that other piece of cardstock on the back, to the right of number 1. That's the card base. On the opposite side to where you glued the cardstock. And it's easier if you close the card and then do this because you want this piece to overhang when the card is closed. And
Oh,
here's
there we
hoping I
go.
did a competent diagram of that. But basically, you're only going to put glue on the right-hand side so that you don't glue your card shut.
Oh,
Not that I
yeah.
did that.
Yeah, I think Sterlis has the right idea.
That.
And you do want so like when the card is shut, you want your colored cardstock that you glued down first to be covered by this panel. But there would be no glue there, if that makes
Oh.
sense. So like if you open the thing all the way up, like what you're basically doing is putting the pattern paper back together.
I need that diagram.
Probably.
And I've included mine if you
Oh, I
want me
should've
to
put these in a
like
different
show
folder.
and tell as well. I can do that.
Oh,
See.
okay. Hold on. We need a couple. There's a request. So Jay, you might need to turn your camera on.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Cindy says, "Can someone show their cards standing? I think my Valley Mountain folds are backwards." So
Yeah, I can do
Jay,
that.
do you want to show?
Yep, here I am. So standing, we have, this is the big piece, this is the middle, and this is the small piece. So this will stand up pretty much. And let me just show you the other part, which is, so when I say closed, I mean, when you basically have this Z-fold card all the way closed, then what you're wanting to do is attach your pattern paper here so that this like yellow piece of cardstock in my case is covered up. And then when you open the card, you see how you're basically reassembling the whole pattern the way it was in the first place. But if you want to be really safe, you'll just put glue on the card base and then stick this part down. But you can't do just glue on half of your card base, depending on. I'm going to do it the safe way because I am slightly excellent prone when
Oh.
it comes to gluing things.
I think there was an instruction that told me to leave a 1/4 inch over here, and I didn't. And that's how
Oh.
I ended up with this gap here, and that's how I'm going to end up with extra cards stuck here. So heads up if anybody did what I did.
It still looks
That
good.
makes sense. Because, like, is there supposed to be this middle flap? Is there supposed to be extra cardstock hanging out when I cover up all that blue? Or do I just nudge it over? Kind of like
I have
nudging
a-
it over.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I have a
You need-
gap.
I'm
I
gonna
have a
nudge
border.
mine.
Right? Because I have a gap here.
Right.
Yeah, I have a gap there. But I'm having mine. Oh, let's just all turn our cameras on. Hold on.
So this is how.
So I'm opening mine this way, Sarah Liz.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Jay was doing too. And I was like, well,
But it just depends on which way you cut your papers. Because if it's meant to like
yeah, because
continue-
mine are not going to connect because I didn't glue them down. Like this piece would have
Oh,
gone
okay.
here and then,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know that
Oh.
it,
So yours
Well, then
won't
it probably
matter
doesn't
so
matter.
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to try to make them look like I didn't mess it up. That would be the goal. Like,
So I hope that
Yeah.
helps, Cindy. You can either fold it like
And here's how it stands up once the piece is attached. So you have this gap
Yeah.
here. Well, not gap, but you have an overhang on the front essentially.
and you can do it, I guess, either way. Like you can have this
Yeah.
opening because Sarah Liz is gonna have hers open to the left, and I'm gonna have mine open. Jay and I have
I'm
ours.
undecided.
Yeah.
I'm undecided.
Oh, you're undecided. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Meg,
Ugh.
what you got going on?
My papers are not cut very well, so I've got weird gaps in weird places, but it'll look good.
Yeah.
So,
there's
Mine will open either way because they don't have a really
continuous
cool.
up or
pattern.
down to my pattern. So
Yeah.
that's what I
So-
have.
It's hard to see on mine, but there is an equal border. Like you can
Oh,
get
that's
equal
cool.
borders all the way around.
I have a little bit of my back brown showing from the front, but
Oh,
It is
I
what
just
it
nudged
is.
mine over so that it's like hidden totally
then I would have had too much of this
on the
edge.
other side.
I didn't like
Mhm.
it. Yeah, and I don't mind that brown showing.
Yeah, it looks good.
Hmm.
Looks good.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, interesting. Yvette said hers are from
Ooh.
Stampin' Bella. I didn't know they had a Yeti. I'm gonna do a little bit of shopping. I feel like I need a Yeti. Oh, does CC Designs have a Yeti?
Seems like they would.
Right? Yeah. Kind of feel like they would. Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera back off. And how are we doing, folks in the chat? Are we good? Oh, I see a few ones. Do we have and I think Jay said there was a diagram, so
Yeah. So there you kind of see. So this is with the front. Wow, that's kind of a wonky That's a very much not to scale diagram, but it's sort of showing the double layer on the right where with the card folded. Actually, yeah, the diagram is not that great because there should be extra space.
Yeah.
There should be extra card base on the right, but anyway.
yeah.
Ignore the
Well-
diagram since we just demoed it, and we'll
Yeah.
assume that the demo is correct. The diagram is missing a middle part.
Yeah, what Meg's got looks good. Oh
Yep.
no, Brenda said she had to start over.
I'm thinking about it, Brenda. I'm thinking about it.
Yes. Sarah Liz was like, I did not choose the right papers for this.
I did not. I think the green was maybe a last minute interesting choice.
I
be-
like
that'll
it.
be
I
great.
think it goes. I've seen lime green for holiday cards.
Well, that was like my I forget who was leading that one, but the impossible card where like I wound up having to put a lot of extra bridge pieces to like hold the card back together.
That was Delise.
Like, yeah, it's like, well, if it doesn't, if you cut through the wrong thing, like you can always just embellish it until it's back together.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cordelia had to start over too. Oh no. I think
That's
once
no
you
fun.
when you kind of see where it's headed, of course it's gonna be a lot easier to pick your papers. But I kind of feel like that's part of the fun of Mystery Craft Along is like just have fun with it, you know? It's not
Yeah.
it's just paper. It's just paper.
I have learned to always pick my pattern paper to be any way it can go.
Yeah,
See,
that's a good point.
that's smart.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do that, other times I don't, and then I feel bad when you should have like, oh shoot, I probably should have picked something that like no one will know, like a plaid, like a monochromatic plaid or something, where you're like, it looks fine.
Yeah. Very true. But I always figure, the first time you make anything, it's just expect to do it a second time.
Yeah.
So, especially with MCA, because I think for me, anyways, it's more the process and the joy of getting to craft with all of you.
Well, I think Sagar said it at one point that like it's almost more fun watching the craft streams where people don't have a plan, just because like it's sort of a surprise to everybody if it all works out or not. I mean,
yeah, the suspense.
Well, I mean, like I think it just gives a different vibe if you know that like somebody has like made a card 4 times and is very, very clear on how it's all going to work out.
I think that's right. It's more exciting this way. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know if we're doing it right.
Everything in
They
me
seem
is
to
like,
always
yes.
work out.
Melina
What was
said
that?
her paper was directional and it was cut the wrong way.
Oh,
But don't
Ooh.
toss it though, Melina, because I feel like you could, if you wanted.
You could probably do it this
Yeah,
way.
you could have this fold. I mean, you could just turn it and fold
Yeah.
it.
that'd be
Have
cool.
it
Because it can
You could.
open up this way.
Oh, I was thinking, Meg. I was thinking you could open it down. Yeah, it would.
You can open it down
Yeah.
this way. Oh,
Yeah.
and then, but then
It's
you'd have
almost
to
like
put something to keep your back up.
I mean, it won't stand, but you could open it that way.
But this way
No,
it could stand.
I think it makes
Nope.
more sense to open it upwards, like you were doing.
I don't know.
That does make more sense. Yeah, don't toss what you made, Melina. Just save it, because I think that would be another fun. See, and that's the sort of thing that I like about MCA, because mistakes like that are really the kind of creature of innovation, right?
Variety is the spice of life.
Yeah.
Was I supposed to have a little like border here and I missed that part? And that's why I'm picking my paper up.
I left
Got
mine.
it.
I left mine with
Mine
a border.
has a border.
Well, I may make some choices. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I have the same border.
It's fine. Border, no border, not a problem. Yeah, that's what I was
just
thinking.
like put border,
Terry.
some sort of border thing on top of. Oh,
She said if you
Like,
open
I'm
it
thinking
up,
about pulling it off.
stop.
Oh yeah,
could
you could
turn
open it that way and put something there.
Yes.
You could make it into like an easel
That would
card.
be cool.
That's perfect.
Yeah, you could put a little stopper there.
Problem
Whatever.
Yeah, you
solver.
really just need to make the groove in between the two pieces of the base part, well, like the largest part, a little more pronounced. Like maybe even if you just layered up a couple layers of cardstock under it, because then it would kind of work like a stopper.
Okay.
It's a little wonky, but anyway.
Brenda, I'm gonna do that for you right now. So we'll go back track a little bit, and I mean you could also rewind, but I'm gonna go ahead and move back just to give a quick recap, especially for folks who joined like Yvette. I don't know if you want to craft along, or Terry. So clue number 1, you want to take your largest piece that measured 8.5 by 5.5 along the 8.5 inch edge, score that at 1.5 and 4 1/4. Clue number 2, you want to take your large piece of pattern paper, that's piece number 4, and you're going to cut that into 3 pieces. Starting from the left edge, you want to cut at 2 1/8 inch. From the piece that's remaining, cut another 1 1/8 inch off. And that leaves you a third piece that measures 2 3/4 wide. I'm going to give them fast because it's a recap. So, but if you need, Brenda, you can always rewind the stream and then refresh to catch up with us live. Clue number 3 is you want to take your solid color cardstock, piece number 2. That's your more narrow piece that measures 1 13/16 of an inch, and you want to glue that to the large section of your card base. It'll look a little something like that when you've glued it down. Next, you want to take your 2 1/8 piece of pattern paper, and you can watch Meg. She's like doing the flight attendant thing.
Vanna White, please. I'm Vanna.
Yeah, the Vanna White thing. So you want to take that 2 1/8 inch piece of pattern paper, and you want to glue that right next to that solid piece of cardstock. And you can get an equal border all the way around if you leave a little gap in the center. And it'll look a little something like that when you have it glued down. Next, clue number 5, you want to attach your largest piece of pattern paper. And to the back of that, you want to glue the largest solid color cardstock piece that you have remaining. Looks a little something like what Meg is demonstrating. That's mainly to reinforce that pattern paper because, as you can see from Meg's card, it's kind of hanging off the edge there. So that just makes it nice and sturdy. Then you want to take that piece and you want to glue it to that little flap that you have. And best to just show, Meg can show her card. So you want to glue that pattern paper so that it's overhanging that flap. And when it's closed, it kind of covers that solid color cardstock on the inside there. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Can you rotate that the other way, Meg, just to show that it can open up to the right also? Yeah. So if you want to have your thing open out to the right, you can do it that way, or you can have it open out to the left. But the idea is that if you start with a 6x6 piece of paper that has like a continuous design, you're going to end up with basically recreating that design on this card. So thank you, Meg, for the lovely demonstration.
You're very welcome.
And that gets you caught up, Brenda. So hopefully that helps.
Yeah, I think you did a great job recapping it.
It helped that I've made this once.
No, I just feel like you're like really good at voiceovers, so it's sort of like, you know, you have a very like measured way of speaking where I'm always kind of all over the place, but that's fine.
Oh, thanks.
Like someday I'll be an adult. You don't know when.
That's not a thing I really wish for, though.
Yeah,
Right, that's not a desired
not.
end piece. I'm a Peter Pan. I will never grow up.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Cordelia said, "Oh no, I did it wrong again." There's no right or wrong. It's you've probably come up with something different, is what it is.
It can open
Yeah, I'm
many
adding my
different
own
ways.
pieces now. Like,
I know. I was like watching the camera, and I'm like, I don't know what Sarah was doing.
you forgot the step where you peel it apart, and then
Oh, that's so funny.
I
Okay.
think I wanted.
Or like
I wanted to
cut the whole
order
thing
so
up and
bad.
start over or whatever.
You're so,
Just
that's
this
so-
front panel.
It looks good.
Fine.
I feel like
Awesome.
I've
Okay,
demoed like how do you cut the front off a card and reattach it to a new card panel a few too many times on live, but
Yeah.
you know,
I think we all do that.
Yep.
Should have used tape runner. Would have come up easier.
Yeah. Yes, Cindy, you should still have one piece of pattern paper left. And I'm gonna go to the next clue because I think some folks are waiting.
Yep.
Go ahead, Jay.
So if you fold your entire card flat, so that will mean that the pattern paper is on the upside, then you can figure out how to glue your third piece in, and you're basically just reassembling your original design.
You mean if
But
you open it up flat,
yeah, if you open it up flat.
not fold it flat.
Yeah,
There you go.
sorry. And then if you do that, you can make it's a lot easier to figure out what the spacing should be on that piece,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
just attach it with an adhesive of your choice.
Okay.
Aw.
My
guess
clue
I
it
said more.
is, go big or go home.
I seem to have been a lot more succinct about that on the actual instructions. Maybe I should just read my instructions next time.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, so where's my... All right, glitter cardstock. I'm gonna get rid of you. Use some of this up.
She's talking to her paper.
Because, I'm sorry, I won't say the brand, but this glitter cardstock sheds a lot. And if I don't use it now, I'm just gonna never use it. So I need to use it.
And you should give it, put it on the holiday cards for the people that you like them, but only so much, and the glitter bomb's appropriate.
Oh, that's so funny because this is a holiday card. I didn't think about who would be getting it, but
You know.
I guess I won't send it to any of you all, my crafty friends. I love you all too much to glitter bomb you.
I love you, Lynn, but I'm gonna glitter bomb you. So.
What? You have a very different love language.
I'm just more playful.
Seriously?
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Wait, hold on. I gotta show this. I'm not exaggerating. There's it's hard to see. I got glitter, just touching this.
Oh,
Look at that.
Wow.
you're very sparkly.
Right?
You
And-
shimmer and shine. You shine so bright.
Look at that. Come on. Really? These days, shed-free glitter is a thing.
Oh my goodness. It looks pretty on you though.
It's too much. And it's gonna be all over my mat. It already is.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, it's too much, right? That's funny. Send it out in goodie bags. Oh, that's true. I'm shameless plug, sorry, Jay, but I am doing a 12-hour live stream marathon on October 7th, and I'm offering a giveaway, and one of the giveaways is going to be a medium-sized flat rate box just full of stuff, including some handmade cards. Maybe I'll make a bunch of cards with shedding glitter cardstock.
Well, Cece is nice. She says she sent Cindy a glitter card once and she told her to open it outside. Please open this outside.
Yeah, that's nice.
See, I would do that
She's
if
nice.
I got that We Are Memory Keepers explosion cardboard where, you're
Oh, yeah.
you're
Yeah, for sure.
one of my friends loves confetti and the people he lives with do not. So we'd be this is the thing you probably shouldn't open in the house.
Indeed. Yeah. That is... Those
Well, and there was
Meg's
Go ahead.
made that. The explosion. Oh, no,
I've
you
got a
did
die from. So I've got a
I did
die
not
from.
do
I
an
think it's Ellen Hudson that is a confetti flinger.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, I
goodness.
think it's the
That's a
same
lot of
thing.
fun.
I mean, the same idea.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
that pop-up box thing.
Yeah, that's what I was remembering. We did the
I don't
box,
know that one.
the springy box thing. And the confetti slinger, I think Diamond Press has one too.
Oh,
Oh,
do
neat.
they?
I think so. I think they make a die for it. If I could be remembering wrong.
Oh, I see, Meg. Yes, I have some of those too. So the confetti flinger is different. It's just like an A2 card. And when you open it up, it's a rubber band mechanism, but it seriously just like shoots confetti out of the
I
Yeah.
don't know that I would like that.
Don't
did it
open
to
this
my
up close
mom.
to your face.
Yeah, right? You get confetti in your eyes.
All right.
Oh my gosh, the glitter on this is outrageous. It's so oh my goodness. I really need to. And I bought this paper pack because I was like, oh, it's so sparkly and cute with the glitter. And then I opened it and I was like, why did I get this? It's got glitter falling out of it. Okay. Let us know, folks, how are we doing? Meg's got a 1. We're here just chatting away about glitter. Is everybody ready to move on? Because I think we're kind of close, right, Jay?
Yes. My favorite step comes next.
Oh. Okay, we've got some more ones coming in.
Hey, Scott.
Oh, the Chicago Life of Mine says, hey, Jay. Hi, welcome.
Hello.
I'm not Jay, but hello.
we're all Jay.
We
Well,
are
there was
ruled
some
by Jay
stream-
tonight.
No, there was some stream that there were 3 people who were logged in as the actual I think it was one of the prickly pear ones. There were 3 people logged in as the same things. It was I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
anyone watching it was had whiplash where it was
Those
Or
two
they
Yeah,
thought
that
I-
one day
I-
that Lynn and I were the same name.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Anytime I stream to your guys' channel, if I chat through StreamYard, it's as you. So, so if sometimes when you see comments from Craft by Jay, that's from Jay himself, and sometimes it's me. So if it's a link, it's me. If it's actual comments, it's probably
That
Jay.
could get fun.
I know, right?
Mhm.
All right, I see lots of 1s, so I think we're ready. I'm gonna go on to clue number 8.
Decorate.
Yay!
Oh,
Yeah.
decorate.
However you would like,
Nice.
which is always my favorite part. Like the dis-
Noise.
Hi, Debbie. Welcome, my friend. All right, so I'll go ahead, turn my camera on. Jay, how about you turn yours on too, since we're
Here we go.
actually, should I go to the next slide? Since we're
Sure. I forget.
here you go.
And you just made a scenery Z fold.
Very cool.
A what?
Inspired.
A scenery.
Z-fold.
Yeah.
Nice.
Inspired by Stamp Your Heart Out, who does some pretty cool fun folds.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Very cool. All right. So, oh, Meg, that's so pretty. Meg, is that the free scrapbook.com die?
It could be. I just received it.
I think
From
that's the free.
scrapbook.com.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
the free one that you can get for free now.
Sweet.
Is it like
That must
free
be
if
what it
you
was.
spend some
Because I
amount of
ordered
money?
something like 25 or
No,
35 or something, I thought.
no, there's
No?
no
Just-
minimum on that. That's a freebie
Wow.
that you just have to pay shipping for. If you,
That's wild.
Oh.
yeah.
Well, I got 2 things in the package, so I thought it was because I bought something, but apparently I didn't have to buy anything.
You know what's cool is that they often have like multiple freebies, and
Mhm.
some of them are like $20 minimum purchase, and some are just free, and you just pay the shipping on it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And if you did
Cortez-
opt to do a die cut, like you can attach it sort of to your front, and then when this stands up, it does a cute little thing.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. So Cordelia says, well, some of us here made one in terms of finishing the card. You make it work. You got this. And folks, if you are sharing to the group, take your time. There's not like a huge rush or anything. Just let me know if you are sharing to the group. That way I know to pop on over to Facebook and actually grab a little look-see so that we can all check out what you've made. And I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna find my Facebook page. And so Jay, what papers did you end up using since we didn't get a look-see earlier?
Yeah, this is Fall Plus Coffee, which might be somewhere on my desk. It is here it is. It is this one, and it has a lot of. It is in theory a coffee themed pad, but it's mostly leaves. I bought it basically for this one pattern because I really wanted like a really fall kind of
Oh,
rich
pretty.
color thing. But it has other things in it too. I used this recently as well. It's got a lot of these nice sort of, I don't know what you'd call them, universal patterns. And the umbrella comes in a lot. I guess there's.
I like that umbrella.
Yeah. Cordelia, I love your comment. She goes, I did make a couple cards. They just weren't Jay's cards.
Oh, that's fair.
I love it. Well, you should still share. We want to see what you made. I think that's just that's the fun of a mystery craft along. So let me know. Anyone who does post, just let me know, and I'll pop on over to Facebook and bring it up so we can all check it out. Meanwhile, I'll share. I might have to finish this. I might have to go buy a Yeti stamp. I really want to get a Yeti to finish this. So I don't know that I'll finish this until I can buy something that I feel like really. But here's that. See how pretty
it's really pretty,
right? That's why, through the computer screen, they got me. They got me. And okay, I have to show this though. So this is such a cool paper pack. It's 12 by 12. And look at this other one, also glitter, but chevron.
I wonder if you could seal it.
Yeah, Meg was telling me I could Mod Podge over it. Which maybe I'll do. And that way people won't hate me if I send them a card. And then look at this one. This is flocked. It's got like
wow.
What? Okay,
That's
does the flocking
cool.
come off?
Oh, dang. No, that's good.
Okay, well, that's good. That's
But it's
good.
got glitter all over it though, because it's right next to the glitter paper.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm working with, folks. But I want to show you. This is the card that I made when I was testing Jay's MCA.
That's cute.
I love that die on the front. That's cool. Like the 4-petal thing.
Yeah, that's one of the Spellbinders.
Very
nested
cool.
dies.
Mhm.
And then you open it up. I love this. Bam.
Dun,
Just
da,
like
da, da.
super old.
Bam.
Bam! Just like that.
Yep. But I did retro. I don't know who was using retro papers, but these are retro papers from Whimsy. And so's the stamp. So it's a cool card. I like it a lot, Jay. I've never I do want to try this with what you were suggesting, like an actual stamp.
I like that it's very mantle friendly because it stands up by itself.
Oh yes, this is definitely a mantle-worthy card.
I mean, that's
For
why I love
sure.
box cards so much. It's just like, well, you could keep it flat, but you could just leave it up all the time, you know?
Yep. Yep. All right. So Melina says that she posted, so I'm gonna pop on over as a
Oh, and thank you
what-
everyone who's crafting along. I always love to see what people do, even if it's me.
Oh, I love this so much. Oh wait, you guys can't see what I'm seeing. Hold on.
Nope.
No,
I know. I
we
do
can
this all the-
imagine.
Yeah, imagine something really cute. Check it out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, adorable. Oh, that's
is
so
What
cool.
is that die? That's so cute.
That's a panda, right? No, it's a
Oh,
skull.
no, it's a skeleton.
It's a skeleton.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a panda to me.
The
Until
cutest
I-
skeleton I've ever seen.
Yeah, until
But you
I
have
saw
pandas on the brain, girl.
I know, I see everything as a panda. Because the green, I thought bamboo. But it's a skeleton. Oh, that's so... It's cute until you get a closer look at it. I just noticed the skull on the pattern paper. Did everybody
Oh,
see
it's
that?
cute. Yes, it's very cute.
I love it.
Oh, that is
I
cool.
love it.
Oh, that paper is
That would be cool with those like Day of the Dead things that Spellbinders released.
Oh, that's
too.
true.
Those were so cute.
Oh my gosh, this pattern paper has a heart.
Like a real heart, like a
Yeah, like
like an anatomically correct
Like a
heart.
beating heart.
like
Yes.
a beating
Yeah.
heart. Look at that. Do you see it?
Anatomically correct beating heart.
That is
Amazing.
cool. What paper is that from? Did Melina say? Oh, she said the skull is an action wobbler. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's even better.
Cute, cute. Melina, let us know where that paper is from, because that's I've never seen anything like that. That's pretty cool.
Because we all
Yeah,
need a lot more paper.
Lots of love for your card, Melina.
Yes, I do, Jay. I need all the paper.
We all want all the paper.
Oh my
I got rid
gosh.
of a lot. Like, I don't know, a year or two ago, and I was like, I don't really use pattern paper that much, and then now I use it all the time. So I'm recollecting.
You're recollecting. You got a lot going on. What's happening on your card there, Sarah Liz?
So
I love the paper.
isn't this
Ooh.
right? You guys.
That's awesome.
So pretty.
Yeah, and they used to be millions of dollars, but this dye's been out for quite a while now, so it's a lot cheaper than it was. So I got it.
Oh, pretty.
You know.
Nice.
I love
so I'm gonna
those
put that
dyes.
here. Yeah, like their
Oh,
new
that looks
ones, it's
cool.
Birch Press, and the new ones from Birch Press are still like $50 or something, but this is like $30 now for all the layers.
Ooh.
And then I have a bunch of snowflake that I die cut into stickers. So like, I don't know if you guys can even see that. There's
Oh,
these
that's
new ones
cool.
from Trinity that are super detailed and I love them, but I don't know that I'm going to use them. I think I might end up choosing just the small ones. Those are from like a Spellbinders set. Do I have it out? Yeah. This one that has like the little ornaments and then snowflakes and whatever.
Cute.
So, and my glitter cardstock does not shed. And it came
Yeah,
from Michael's.
Rub it in.
You bet.
Rub it
See, I
in
had
because
good
it
luck
won't
with the Michaels
matter.
one, too.
Yeah, I know,
They
right?
work. They want an arm and a leg for glitter cardstock anymore. So if I find one that doesn't shed, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
How about it?
Melina says the die was sent to me from a friend, and I chose the pattern paper because it had anatomical hearts and brains. It's the Halloween pinup
Has
girls by
brains?
Scrappy Boy. Oh,
cool.
dang, really? Scrappy Boy, interesting.
They have a
I have to
couple
look at the
really
brains.
cool looking.
Yeah, I gotta
standalone
go back
dies
and look
that
at the
just came
brain.
out.
I didn't see it. Sorry, Jay, what were you saying?
I was saying that the new Scrappy Boy release had some really cool standalone dies that I was kind of like, do I need more dies? I mean, probably, but
You
Probably.
I'm
do.
trying to resist.
There's no use resisting, Jay. Just succumb to it. Ooh, that's pretty.
Resistance is futile.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, they had a really cool like standalone video game controller that's fairly large, so I figured you could make a pretty interesting like shaped
Oh,
card out of it.
I'm definitely I'm waiting for a sale, but I'm definitely gonna get that when it goes when there's a nice sale. Check out this card from Alyssa. I'm not gonna read this out loud because we're on Jay's channel. So I probably wouldn't read
That's
it on
cute.
my channel either. But we don't want
That is cute.
YouTube to not share this stream for naughty language. But I love it. The paper is beautiful. Elisa, did you make that paper? It kind of looks like an alcohol ink panel.
Yeah.
It is really cool.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah, I never thought of that. Rather than pattern paper, you could just use like a gel print or something, or really any kind of
Yeah.
fun background you did.
Oh, look at how it looks all open up. I love that.
It is cool.
Oh, that's very pretty.
I really like that pink with the alcohol ink or paper that looks
Yeah.
like alcohol ink. Like it really works.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful choice. Oh, Cordelia. Let's see. I'm very happy this isn't the MCA card day to you, not actual card sentiments. It looks. Wait, hold on. It looks pretty much correct, though. It just opens the opposite way. No, wait. What's happening with your card?
It looks
I think the base panel is like folded, not the normal way.
correct. Right. It's got a little bit wide on the center panel of the fold.
But I like
Is
it.
wider.
Yeah.
It
pretty
still
cool.
looks good. Still
Yeah.
looks good.
Oh, because where it was a mountain, it should have been a valley. Is that
No,
right?
her space on that second panel looks longer than it should be. It's not.
Yeah, somehow.
I
So she
think
didn't.
I think you've just come up with something new. Is
Yeah, it's just a
basically
different
Yeah.
size.
what's happened. So
It's a different
you'll
shot.
get to name that, and it can be your own creation. So awesome. Thank you for sharing. This is it's definitely fun to see the different takes on it, because I think like you said, it's a card, it's just not the one that Jay was giving us clues for.
I want to try and make this into an easel card now because I really like that idea.
Yeah, I agree. I wanna give that a try too. Check this out. This is the first one. But that works. I think that works just fine. What happens
like
when
the
you
mug.
don't wait for the next step of MCA instructions? Let's see. Yeah, but that I feel like that should still work. It's just opening
Yes.
to the left.
Well, okay, but it doesn't have the big pattern paper piece that we put on the middle flap,
That's
right? So it's just doing like maybe that big piece got put on
Yeah.
like where I put my white piece here.
Oh.
So yeah, so it's just this skinny little one is here.
Oh, that's still cute though.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah.
I was looking at all these cutout pieces, and that's where I thought it went.
I know.
You know,
I think we all do that. We, like,
yep,
try to
Yep.
guess
yep.
what should go where.
Well, it's always
I mean,
challenging
that's
because you think you know, and then it's sort of like you kind of want to glue it down, but no, you probably shouldn't because you don't actually know what you're doing. But I don't know. I
hasn't
think the
stopped me
OCs have
before.
OCI. Yeah, I mean, like worst case, you just make another one, and I mean, it's
Yeah. Plus, just add more paper.
there. You go.
Just keep adding.
Uh, okay, Cece says, supper time. I'll have to finish embellishing later and then post. Okay, wonderful. Can't wait to see it, Cece. Have a wonderful supper. If you're still here, let us know what you're having for dinner. Just curious. Oh, good. Cordelia says exactly, Jay. So she
Or just
agrees.
embellish it until it's a big collage card. You know,
Right?
whichever.
I love I love how your cards are turning out. Sarah Liz and Meg. Beautiful. Meg, are you done?
Thank you.
No, I'm stamping my sentiment right now. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sentimenting as well.
Sentimenting.
You know,
I like that that's a verb.
I will verb anything. I'm here for it.
I'm gonna go shopping after we're done here.
I just
Go
cheated
buy-
and used ephemera that
Or-
had sentiments on it already.
Yeah. Definitely I gotta get me a Yeti stamp. Maybe I have one. I need to check my stash. Pretty sure I don't. But I might make another one though, so that I have one to share. There's so much glitter on this. Oh my gosh. Folks, I'm gonna seal this. I'm gonna do what Meg told me to do. Just put a
Yeah.
right, Meg? Just a thin layer of Mod Podge.
Yes, just to seal it in.
Okay. That'll be a project for another day. If I do Mod Podge over it, can I still die cut it? Will it still die cut
Yes.
through?
Yes, Mod Podge is flexible,
Okay.
so you should have no problem cutting it. Oh man, I can't use this sentiment.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Darn it. It's not out yet.
Which one? Oh, I moved all the things away from my desk that I can't use yet. And I was like, that would be like me.
Yeah. Careful,
Darn it, because
careful.
it's a perfect one. And then it's
Aw.
bummer.
Um,
Oh well.
Cordelia says Echo Park is having their warehouse sale. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that sale pretty often.
See, I want to buy one of their $50 mystery boxes because I love Echo Park, but then again, I also have a whole like bin of paper. So
Well,
Right? Where am I going to put it?
3 bins
there's
of
that, but
paper.
at this point, you have so much stash from them that it's like
Yeah, that's true.
You know, you're gonna get duplicates.
That's okay. It's not like a duplicate die or stamp.
Well, that's true. Oh, that's a good point because you will use it up. That's a good point. Oh, cool.
Maybe. I mean, I have like 2 fall collection packs I bought from their first warehouse sale of the year, like, I don't know, 8 months ago. So it's kind of like,
Okay, maybe not.
I could use those, but I mean, they have, you know, obviously they have so much stuff. It's like the odds of having it.
Oh my gosh,
Hmm?
Cindy, this is gorgeous.
Ooh.
That.
I like the
Love
happy
those.
birthday going sideways.
Yeah, that's Lon Fawn,
Awesome.
right? I think that's Lon Fawn.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful.
How is
I
this
love
not
hummingbirds.
quite? This is Jay's card.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
except she went the other way with the top panel.
That's how Jay does it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But there's an extra piece of cardstock on the right
Oh yeah, but
is all. But
Yeah.
But
Well,
Jay
I like
said
that
we
you
could
put
do
the
that.
sentiment there. Like
Yeah.
I love where her positioning of the sentiment, like you'd see when the card was shut, you know, because it would be like
oh
here.
no, I like it.
Yeah.
I keep trying to open it the wrong way though. I'll tell you what. Yeah.
So pretty.
I just like that you can hide stuff in the card because it's got so many. Like, I mean, I guess it has the same number of surfaces as any other Z Fold, but it seems like there's lots of like nooks and crannies where you could put little.
Well, yeah,
hidden
like when you
things.
extended that, then you could hypothetically create a pocket out of this one and like hide a gift card in there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like
Oh
that'd be
yeah, does
fun.
it fit?
It
Yeah,
fits behind that flap. And so, yeah, if you,
nice. That's
that
a
would
good
fit
idea.
That's a
nicely.
great idea.
I,
I think you can
like,
do a lot of cool things with this.
I'm at the age where most of the people, except for the children in my life, like we don't want stuff. We don't have room for it. We don't like, so
Yeah.
gift cards, because then it's like you give the gift card, but you're like, this is a promise to spend time together. You know?
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Aww,
That's
that's
nice.
That's
sweet.
cool.
I love that. I like that. I'm gonna start using that. This is a gift card,
Yeah,
but
I
it's a
mean,
promise to spend time together.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's
I
beautiful.
mean, that's,
Okay, there's a request, Jay.
Hmm.
Cindy would like to see you open your card so she can see how to use this with scene paper, since you used a nice scene paper.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
So, and I
Awesome.
added a hidden little. I think that's a
Aw.
fall love die
Can you
cut.
hold it up so we get a little close up?
Oh, sure. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So it's kind of like it becomes like a little bit of a triptych with the
Yes.
spacing. Cute.
Well, and depending
Cute.
on who it is, how you like, if you, well, sorry, wrong way, but like if this was like a corkboard or something, you could pin it up like this too, and then you can use this piece to write on if desired, or hide stuff.
Oh.
Yep.
I was
Love
kind of wondering what I was going to write on it, but yeah.
Or I mean,
Wow.
you know, you could just do what I usually do and take one of those line Post-it notes and just write on that and put it in here, and then
Yeah.
leave the
Yeah.
cards
Although
more
you
or
have the
less.
whole back too. There's like the
You
whole
could.
back you can
That's
write
true.
on.
There's really nothing
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
back, so you could
Not
write a
opposed.
message here.
Yeah. The Meg's card though, there's like what I did for Danny's was I made the whole thing and I was like, oh, I didn't leave anywhere to write. So her card's like the X card. So I just cut a little cardstock and I put it on one of the side X's.
Oh, nice.
It was like the shortest message ever, but because it's like a 2 and an 8th, right? And so I was just like, oh, happy birthday. That's basically it. Oh, Nina posted, oh, this is fabulous. Oh, I love it.
Yay!
Okay, yeah, there we go.
It
Look,
has a
it's a
tag.
business card
It's a tag.
with a tag, with 2 tags.
Ooh,
Awesome.
fancy. I like that.
Above and
the paper's
beyond.
cute too.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
it's
I
very like
love it.
retro Christmas.
Oh, I like how you added the twine. Oh, that's a nice touch.
That's
Oh,
cute.
that's so cool. Oh, that's cool. So it's on that metal. Oh, what did you do there? Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I was curious if you could use like twine or ribbon or seam binding or something and do like a band around it. I guess you could just do a belly band too, but like it would be neat to sort of ship it with like a band so that it stayed together more.
Yeah, but I like how the twine, she wrapped it around the front and the back. So on the front, it's like a little bit of an accent, and on the back, or the inside, you can see it as well.
Oh wow, that is
Yeah.
cool.
That's kind of neat. I like that idea. That's cool. I like that.
Oh, sealed it
Awesome
shut.
job, everybody. Love seeing everybody's creations.
Aw, now I need to make a new panel.
What's going on, Meg?
I glued my card shut.
No, what?
How did
The
that
flap. So now I have to just glue another panel on here to cover up my boo-boo.
How did you
Oh,
do the
that's pretty.
snowflake? It
though.
looks like your snowflake. I guess they're leaves, not a snowflake, but it
They're
looks
leaves,
very.
yeah.
Did
Oh,
you like
that's
coat it with anything? It looks really sparkly. Maybe not.
No, it's got some holes
Okay.
cut out around there, if that's what
Oh,
you're
okay. That's what
seeing.
I'm seeing.
But I put two together. I have a yellow one behind the brown one
Oh, nice.
to give it a
Oh,
little
yeah.
more
That's very
dimension.
cool.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I need to be one of
Thank
these people who just
you.
like die cuts when I'm bored, so I have like
Yeah,
all the
right.
foliage around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was doing all
Mhm.
today was die cutting all these leaves, and so I have
Nice.
a box of
Oh,
leaves,
nice.
and then I've got like 6 more or 7 more of these cut out.
Very,
Well, actually
very
more than
cool.
that. I like 10.
Oh wow. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, I was eyeing that that die because it's the freebie. I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
you but it's the freebie for like a long time. I mean, until supplies run out, but I think until like the
Okay.
end of the year it's for free. So there's
Oh.
Nice.
something crazy, unless that's a mistake, but the expiration on the deal is like forever from now. So
Wow.
I
yeah,
feel like they sell out a lot of times though before,
that's
like,
true. That's true.
I don't know. I was thinking about shopping tonight too, though. That's still the freebie. I might.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh well, there's no rush unless they do run out. So that would be the
Right.
only thing you can't control for.
I think it's really
Um,
cute.
wonderful job, everybody. So let me know in the comments if anyone else is like wrapping up if they think they might share, and we can hang out for a little bit to wait for that to come in. But I think well, I'm not finishing my card because I feel like I need the I need a Yeti. so mine's
Holding
gonna
out for the
wait.
Yeti.
Yeah, I'm holding out for the Yeti. But I'll post this one. I'll post the one that I made in advance.
There you go.
Yeah. And I don't see comments yet. So maybe we're good to start wrapping up the stream. I think so. No comments? Okay. Well, thanks everybody who did play along. Oh, everybody's helping me with my shopping. Thanks, folks. Creative
Ooh.
Fabrica.
I love them.
Oh.
Well, you could also, Lynn, look and see if there's one in Canva.
Oh, that's true. I don't think to go there for for stuff. Okay, Brenda's gonna post later. Good, cool. Yeah, take your time, folks, and especially if you are catching us on replay too, I hope you do give this a go and post your make to the group as well. Thanks everybody who played along with us. Oh, okay. I might just hang out and get shopping tips. Okay, Lawn Pod has the Yeti set. Okay, good to know. Lawn Pod, Creative Fabrica. I've never heard of them. Nina, where do they sell on their own website, or are they on like scrapbook.com? Where
They're
does
like
one...
they're like a Cricut company kind of where they sell like
They're
the
digital.
JPEGs. Yeah. And they're
Yeah, so
$5
they're
a
just their
month.
own thing.
But
Okay.
all their stuff comes with a commercial license, which is kind of nice because then you don't have to worry about it.
Oh,
Right.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
If you buy
Right.
their annual whatever, it's like it's half as much as Cricut Access, so that's why I like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Nina
This
says
is really
everything's
cute, Jay.
I know Jay knows all the things.
Well, I only noticed because I was looking on Creative Fabrica for like a TV for my Craft Roulette card, and I was like, oh look, they have 70 of them, and I can just download them all and print them out and then make a stamp it.
Nice. Oh, good. So Cordelia says I had fun. I'm glad that you had fun. She says, Brenda, you can take comfort in the fact that your card can't possibly be worse than mine. Your card is beautiful. It's just different.
That's
Have
the
some
beauty
fun
of
of
this craft along. That's why it's a mystery.
Mhm.
So we don't know what's going to happen. It's lovely.
Indeed.
Right.
And I definitely want to do this as an easel. I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
as an easel.
Yeah, I think that would
Right.
be awesome.
So whosever idea that was, I like it.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna steal
Brilliant.
it.
Not mine, but I want to try it because I think you could. I think all you'd really have to do is put like a line of foam tape down and then just cover it with something. Like it would be a nice
Yeah,
place
you
to
can
hide a
just put a
sentiment.
little sentiment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much.
Yeah, I think it was
Like that
Terry's.
little snowflake is a good size that's there.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it's not
that's right.
taking much because of the Z-fold nature of it. Like it wants to stand up like that.
Yeah,
Whereas
it doesn't
Yeah.
even need. Yeah, it doesn't even need the stopper.
uh-uh.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I'm doing it. All right. I think we're safe to wrap up. So we'll do a round of where can you find us and all the things. So I'll start. I am Lynn or LV Handcrafted across all of the socials. So hope that you will pop on over to my YouTube channel. If although I think most everybody in the live chat who commented anyways is familiar with my channels, but if you're catching on the replay and you are one of Jay's subscribers, I hope you'll check me out. If you like my videos, I hope you'll give me a subscribe. And as well, many of us are part of the Crafty Fun with Friends of LV Handcrafted Facebook group, which is where we do a lot of the sharing of things like our mystery craft alongs. And right now, Danny, who is one of our group moderators, is running a birthday card challenge, and there are prizes. So I hope you'll play along with that challenge. And you just need to submit a birthday card, and I think we're up to 3 prize giveaways because of how many submissions there have been to that challenge so far. So I hope everybody plays along, and you'll just have to be a part of the group and upload a photo to the album, and that's all there is to it. And last thing is I have the 12-hour live stream marathon on October 7th on my channel, so I hope you'll join me. I'll be streaming from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. for World Card Making Day. So if you aren't doing anything else, I hope you'll pop in, say hello in the live chat. Meg and Jay are going to be on camera with me for portions of the day, so that's going
Yay.
to be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it from me. I'll pass the torch on to Meg.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming. This was real fun. Thank you, Jay, for this beautiful card. It really turned out great. I'm very happy with it. Mike, are we showing our cards too, Lynn? Because you
Yeah,
didn't really show off your card.
I know, because I
And
didn't
my card,
finish a card.
well, you had that one done. My card is kind of a fall card, but I had to change my sentiment at the last minute because I had the wrong sentiment. It's not out yet, but I did 2 of these cool die cuts that Lynn says are free from scrapbook.com. And I say, take care, my friend, on the inside. And when you open it up, you get to still see the take care, my friend, and whatever I choose to put on the inside as a sentiment or a comment or something like that. I glued my front piece to my back piece here, so I had to put in a new piece of paper. But other than that, I really, really like how this turned out.
Awesome.
So thank you all. And again, I'm at meg.2241 on Instagram, and come check us out on there and see all the fun stuff I create. I'm trying to get my YouTube going still. So
Yeah, I'm slowly trying to nag Meg into doing more coloring videos. She's gonna be coloring with me in my last marathon live stream slot, and I'm
Yay!
really, really excited because I love Meg's coloring. If you want to see some truly artistic, beautiful alcohol marker coloring, definitely check out Meg's Instagram. There's a link to it in the live chat, and it's on screen now. So check that out and give her a follow if you like what you see. That way you get notified whenever she posts new content to her Instagram. And next, Sarah Liz.
Yay. Yeah, so this I did not think this was going to turn out after I made some interesting choices, but I really like it actually. So thank you, Jay, for all of that. So
I love the
yeah, and
ornament.
thank you. I look, it does all the work all by itself. I love that thing. Yeah, and you guys can find me on mostly YouTube at Sassy's LLC. I'm also on Instagram. I do free printables on the 1st and 15th of every month. So like my little sentiment here is from the holiday printable that came out at the beginning of August. There's always like a card sketch, and then I do a couple of videos where we step up the card sketch, and that's fun. Yeah, but yeah, this is I'm a little overcommitted right now, and I almost was like not sure I could make this work today because my husband scheduled something too, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad I did. This was fun. This was super fun.
Yay! Glad you were able to join us, and I love your card. It's beautiful. I love those colors. They are very pink and Maine because I think Pink and Maine has a paper pad with like unconventional Christmas colors, and it's that sort of combo. So I love it.
Like that.
Yeah, I feel like Pink and Teal was just huge last year for Christmas cards anyway.
It has been for me for about 10 years.
Oh. I mean, I think it's nice because it's unexpected, you know?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Different.
Awesome. All right, Jay, close us out, my friend.
So I made a cute little autumn card, and when it's closed, it says Autumn Vibes, and it has a truck and this cute little leaf that I found in my stash. And it says Hello Fall, and it has a little mug and hidden lady enjoying the fall breeze, or not enjoying. She looks like she's enjoying the fall breeze.
I think she is.
And when you fold it flat, you can see that the like seen piece of pattern paper all sticks back together. I guess you can find me primarily on YouTube, but you can also find me on Instagram, also at CraftIJ. And yeah, I typically have been enjoying live streams lately, so I do one Sundays at 6 p.m. Central most weekends. But that's where you can find me.
Cool. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what happened, Meg. Her phone overheated, so she got kicked off.
Well, my like internet died in the middle of one of these streams again, which is like, really, internet? Couldn't you just die like when I'm watching Netflix and it doesn't matter?
Well, everybody did such a wonderful job on screen, off screen. Love seeing everybody's cards. And thank you, Jay, for designing this mystery craft along and for showing us this really cool fun fold. And especially since it does use scene style of papers, which I'm with you. I find those kind of the hardest to make as well, or to use. So I'm looking forward to doing this as kind of the way that you did it, where you were really utilizing that whole concept of the triptych and getting that full scene reveal. So
I think
awesome
if you
job,
did your
Jay.
other idea, like it would work too, right? Like if the card was set up like this and there was just a stopper here to keep it up, like you could still do that. You just want to rotate your papers, but anyway.
Yeah, I think it's
cool
it's
idea.
awesome. There's a lot to. I love all the different ideas. I love how everybody had a different, whether it was intentional or not, a different little take on it. So, so wonderful. Thank you so much, and thanks everybody for hanging out with us. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hopefully see you all here tomorrow for Jay's live stream on Sunday, 4 p.m. Central, right?
4
6
p.m.
p.m.
your time, 6 p.m. Central.
Ah, darn it.
Are you
4 p.m.
Central Time, Jay?
I'm on Central, yeah.
Me too. And yep.
But it's like weird though, because like most of the, so like half the crafters I craft with regularly are on Eastern time and half are on Pacific. And then there's Delise,
Mhm.
who's also on
Most of
Central.
mine
So
are
it's like,
okay. Most of my friends are Pacific, and so like my
Yeah.
brain just has to get used to converting, I guess. But
Yeah, and since Meg's not here, I'll just represent for Meg. She's on Eastern Standard Time, so
yay, Meg.
she's got to be different. All right, everybody, have a good one and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.
Yay. Bye, everybody.
bye.